Hello, this is Jamie with Creations Misfit, and today I'm going to show you how to make this boho style headband. And it's really simple. It doesn't take very long to make at all. It's a really easy repeat. So let's go ahead and get started. Today, what you will need is you can use either a size 3 or a size 4 yarn. For this one, I used Coboo from Lion Brand, and that's what I'm going to use today as well. This is mint, and this was their pink one. You'll need about 55 yards. Now for this other coral color that I used, I'll put a picture up. That one I used Nubu, and this says it's a size 4 yarn, but it's very thin. The Coboo says it's a size 3, and they are like identical. So I would suggest using like a cotton, or this is lyocell. The Coboo is a bamboo, something like that, because I mean you could make it with acrylic. It just might not have like as much movement, it might be a little bit more stiff, but use whatever you have. If you use an acrylic, I would suggest a size 3, like a DK weight, but otherwise just use what you have on hand. All right, and then we are going to use a 4mm hook, and you'll need some scissors and a yarn needle to sew in your ends. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to let you know that I will have all the instructions on the screen. I know that, sorry, I'm going to fix this a little bit. I know that I sound nasally. I have sinus issues. Somebody always comments on it. It's just how it is for right now. So if you'd like to put me on mute, you can do that and follow along with the instructions on the screen. And let us get started. Let's zoom in here. Also, if I'm going too slow or too fast, you can change that in your settings, the setting speed, or you could just pause the video and do it at your own pace. All right, so to get started, we are going to do a slip knot, and we will chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And for the second, the second through the 25th round or row, we are going to single crochet in each stitch across. So for this first row, we're going to skip that first chain there. We're going to single crochet into the second chain. And then you'll single crochet in the last 2 chains as well. So you'll have a total of 3 single crochet. And this is for round 2. And then from there, we are going to chain up 1, turn our work, and we're going to single crochet in every stitch across. So there's 1, 2, and 3. It feels a little difficult to hold on to it when you first start, but as you go, it will be a lot easier. And so this is round 3. So you're going to do the same thing for all the way through round 25. Okay, and we are working on the end portion here, which is what you will tie around the back of your head. Okay, so go ahead and do yours through round 25. You'll just chain up 1, turn your work, and single crochet into each of the 3 stitches across. You can pause the video and do yours, and then I will meet you back after round 25. All right, I finished my 25 rows, and this is what it should look like. If yours is curling a little bit like this, it's okay. It's no big deal. We're going to tie that part anyways, so that's totally fine. All right, so moving on, we are going to start working increase rounds to do this portion here. So for the next round, we will chain up 1 and turn our work. And we're going to increase into the first stitch, which is just putting 2 single crochet in that first stitch. So go ahead and do 1, and then do another in the same stitch. And then in the middle stitch, we'll do 1 single crochet. And then we'll increase again at the end in that last stitch, and we'll do 2 single crochet in the last. So you will have a total of 5 stitches. Okay, and then we're going to chain up 1 and turn. And for this row, we're going to just single crochet in every stitch across, and you should have 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I love this yarn, but sometimes it just splits while you're working with it. 5. All right, so 5 single crochet across, and moving on, we are going to chain up 1 and turn, and we'll do another increase round. So we will increase in the first stitch. Make sure you get into that very first one there, and we'll do 2 single crochet in the first, and then you'll do 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. There's 1, 2, 3, and we will increase in the last stitch again. So 2 single crochet in the last stitch, and that will give you 7 total stitches. Chain up 1 and turn, and we will just single crochet 1 in every stitch across for a total of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and chain up 1 and turn, and we will increase again. So increase in the very first stitch, do 2 single crochet, and then we'll do 1 single crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and an increase in the last one. And that will give us a total of 9 single crochet, chain 1 and turn, and we will do just 1 single crochet in each of the stitches here for a total of 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whoops, yeah, see it kind of splits. 7, 8, and 9. Chain up 1 and turn, and we are going to increase again. So we'll do 2 single crochet in the first, then we're going to do a single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to increase in this middle stitch, so do 2 single crochet there, and then 1 single crochet in each of the next 3. 1, 2, and 3, and an increase in the very last stitch. And this will give us a total of 12 single crochet. So this is what we're working with here. Chain up 1 and turn, single crochet in every stitch across for a total of 12. I actually made this video like 2 weeks ago, and I did a whole bunch of videos in the same day, so I've been slowly putting them out, and I went to go put this one out, and I guess I deleted it on accident. I looked in my trash folder. I had already cleared out my trash, so I lost the whole thing, which is kind of frustrating, but that's okay. All right, total of 12. And we just have one more increase round to go. So chain up 1 and turn, and we will single crochet increase in the first stitch. So do 2 in the first, and then we are going to single crochet in the next 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. and then you'll have 1 stitch left, and we will increase in that last stitch. So that will give us a total of 14 single crochet. All right, chain up 1 and turn your work. And you're just going to single crochet in each of the 14 stitches across. So go ahead and pause yours. I'll do mine off camera to kind of speed things up, and I'll meet you right back. All right, I finished up my 14 stitches, and now we are going to start the main part of the headband, which is just basically V-stitches. It's really simple. So let's go ahead and chain up 3 and turn our work. Now this chain 3 is going to count as the first part of our V-stitch. So V-stitch is just double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the same stitch. All right, so this is going to be like our first double crochet, and then we are going to chain 1 more because we have to chain 1, and then we're going to do a double crochet in that very first stitch where our chain is from. And that will be our first V-stitch. Okay, and then we're going to skip a stitch, and we're going to do a V-stitch into the next stitch. So we'll do a double crochet, chain 1, and then go back into that same stitch and do another double crochet. All right, and then we're going to skip a stitch. This will be our pattern all the way across. Skip a stitch, do a double crochet into the next, chain 1, double crochet into that same stitch. All right, skip the next, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the same stitch. So you're just doing V-stitches all the way across, skip 1. It starts to work up pretty quickly once you get going. I'll stay with you for this round. Skip 1, go into this one. And now for this first round, first row, when you get to the end, you're going to have 1 left, okay? You're going to have 1 stitch left. Just for this first row, we are going to do a double crochet into that last stitch because we don't want that one to be hanging loose. So, and you won't even notice the difference. I mean, it might look a little off right in the beginning, but you won't even notice the difference once you get going. All right, so that's the first row here. Okay, so after that, sorry, I had a little issue with my camera. All right, so here we should have 7 V-stitches now. So this one counts as 1 here, and you can see the V's because the point, there's 2 double crochet that make a point, and then in between we have the stitches that we skipped. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then we have that added part just for the very first row. We had that added double crochet. All right, so we actually have 7 V-stitches, which is important. Moving on, so this next round or row, we are going to repeat so that we have a total of, you could do anywhere, I do like 20 to 22 rows, so however many you think that you need. I'll probably do 20 for this one. So this is the repeat row. We're going to chain up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn our work. Now that very first chain 3 counts as our double crochet for the first part of our V-stitch, and then our chain 1. But because we have that extra piece on here, we have to make sure we're going in between, for this next however many rows, we're going to go in between the V-stitches from the previous row. All right, so here's, sorry, I'm like choking. Here's the V-stitch from before, here's this V-stitch, and it might be kind of hard to tell because there's the spots that we skipped in between. But we're just going to go where we have that chain 1. All right, so here's the V, we're going to go in between here. Here's the V, we're going to go in between there. And we're just going to do a V-stitch in each. So this first one is our first double crochet and our chain 1. So we're going to go right in between this V-stitch here and do 1 more double crochet to complete our first V-stitch. And of course, the first one's going to look a little awkward because we're pulling from the side, but that's okay. You won't even be able to tell. So now we're going to do another V-stitch in between the V from before. So do a double crochet, chain one, and then go right back into that same space and do another double crochet. And then the next V-stitch here. And again, if you're having trouble finding because there's a space in between each, just look to see where they're in the same spot here. And you can see this is the V. This is the skipped stitch. This is the V. We want to go into the top of the V. I'm sorry if I'm going over it too much, but I know sometimes it's hard when you're just first starting out to find it. Okay, so we do a double crochet, chain one, back into the same space, and do another double crochet. And you're just going to do that in between each V-stitch from the round before. And you should have 7 at the end. That's why I just wanted to make sure that you know that we had 7 to start with, and we'll have 7 at the end. And each row will get easier and easier. The first one's a little bit difficult because we have those added pieces on the end. All right, so now when you get here, we have one more V-stitch. The very end is a V because the first 3 chains counted as a double crochet. So make sure you're going into that last one to do your V-stitch. And then you can check back and make sure that you have 7. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that first one counts as 7. I'm going to do one more row with you, and again, it's just a repeat. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're chaining up. Turn your work, and now we're going right into the V here. We don't have to skip anything. So this is the first chain 3 is our double crochet plus the chain 1, and then we're going to do one more double crochet right into that very first V. Okay, and then we just go into the next V-stitch and we do another V. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And that will be your repeat for however many rows you want to do. If you want to do 20, 21, 22, if you want to do less, more, it's up to you. Just make sure that you get into this last one because that is also a V-stitch. It just looks a little funny because it's a chain 3 for the first part of it. But you'll see it starts here. Let me show you on this one. It pulls up on the side to make it even. Okay. So go ahead and do your rows, and then I will meet you back after that, and we'll finish off the other side. I just wanted to show you quickly too, in case you lose track of your rows, you can, it's pretty easy to count them. You can see here's 1, here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Before that was just single crochets, so it's easier to just count these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in case you lose track. All right, I'll see you back after your 20 or 22. All right, I have 18 rows done so far. I'm going to do 2 more, and I'll just do those on camera with you. I just wanted to take this time to say thanks for watching, and I hope this is working out well for you. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. I have a lot of pattern tutorials already. I have stitch videos and yard haul videos. I do giveaways every so often. I have a couple of like yard organization videos. I know some people like to tune into that. But I have a lot of different patterns, over 100 so far, and I'm constantly making more. So I'd love to have you if you'd like to subscribe. It's not like an annoying notification or anything. It's just every time I post, you might get a notification. I don't even know if you will because I follow plenty of people that I never get notified when they post. Also, if you can comment below on this video and like the video, that helps me a lot. A lot of times I make things that I think are going to do really well, and I'm just trying to like help other people out, you know, get some ideas out there, especially a lot of us, you know, we get into a funk of, oh, I'm not sure what to make, or, you know, I'm kind of like lost my crochet love or something. So I sometimes I'll make something and like it gets no traction at all, like, you know, less than 100 people watch it or something, and then I have videos where, you know, 80,000 people see it. So when you engage, it's really helpful. It shows YouTube that you're interested or somebody's interested, and then it puts it in front of more people. So I'd love to have you like the video and comment below. You can let me know like who you're making this for or what yarn you ended up using. I'd like to hear how a crochet headband works with like acrylic yarn or cotton or whatever you're using. You can let me know if there's any type of videos that you'd like to see. Like I said, I have all kinds of stuff, big projects, small. Most are beginner friendly, or at least like beginner intermediate, but I'm always looking for other suggestions. So yeah, please like, subscribe, comment below. Also, if you make this, I'm on Instagram and TikTok. I was going to say Twitter. TikTok under Creations Misfit. You can tag me in your project so I can see it. I would love to do that because YouTube doesn't allow you to post videos. So any of those things are very helpful, and I'm here to help as well. Like, I mostly learned on YouTube, so I'm a visual learner and I like to help other people do the same. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope this is working out for you, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so I have 20 rows, which I'm going to stop at there, and we are just going to do the last part here. So what we did on this side, we have to reverse and do on this side. So we are going to chain one, whenever you have all the rows that you'd like to do for your V-stitch, and turn our work. And now you should have 7 V's, like we said before. So in between each V-stitch, we're going to do 2 single crochet, just right in the middle of each V-stitch. So there's 1, 2, and then we'll just go straight over into the next V. 3, 4, next V, whoops, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and make sure you get that very last V on the end there, 13 and 14. So you should have 14 single crochet across, and from there we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and we're just going to do another row of single crochet across to make this straighten out. So you should have 14, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right, and we are going to start decreasing from here. So let's chain up 1 and turn our work. And we're going to do single crochets 2 together or a decrease. So if you're not sure how to do that, it's real simple. We're going to decrease these first 2 stitches, or do 2 single crochet 2 together. So just go into the first one like you're doing regular single crochet. Okay, here's our full stitch, you can see. Yarn over and pull up a loop. And instead of yarning over and pulling through that, we're going to go into the next stitch. Just go all the way into that stitch. Yarn over and pull up your loop. You'll have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3. And that way we just decreased on the end there. And then we're going to single crochet in the next 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oops. And you should have 2 stitches left, and we're going to do another decrease. So just go in, yarn over and pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, go into the next, yarn over and pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 for a decrease. So that will leave us with 12 stitches. And let's chain up 1 and turn our work. And for this round, we're just going to single crochet in every stitch across for a total of 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and make sure you get the last one, 12. Okay, so we're just starting to go down, and from here we will chain up 1 and do another decrease round. So this one we are going to do single crochet 2 together in the very first 2 stitches, and then we will single crochet in the next 3. There's 1, 2, 3, and we'll do another decrease in the next 2 stitches. Put those 2 together, single crochet 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you should have 2 stitches left, and we will put those 2 together. So decrease on the end here, and that will leave you with 9 stitches. Chain 1 and turn, and we will single crochet across for a total of 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Right, so you can see how it's starting to get smaller. Chain up 1 and turn, and we will do a decrease in the first 2 stitches, single crochet in the next 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we will decrease in the last 2, put 2 together, and that will give us 7 stitches. Chain up 1 and turn. You guessed it, we are just going to single crochet in the 7 across. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, chain 1 and turn, single crochet 2 together, single crochet the next 3. It's 1, 2, and 3. I have 2 stitches left, single crochet 2 together, and that will leave you with 5. Chain 1, turn, single crochet in each of the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then we will have one decrease row left. Chain 1 and turn, decrease the first stitch, single crochet 2 together, then you'll do 1 single crochet in the middle, and then single crochet 2 together for the last part, the last 2 stitches. That will leave you with 3 stitches, which is what we started with on this end. So now from here you're going to chain up 1 and turn, and you will do 25 rows of just 3 single crochet across. Okay, so we'll do 3, chain 1, turn, do 3, and you'll do 25 total. Okay, so I will see you at the end of this so we can tie off and finish our project. Okay, I've come to the end here. I did my 25 rows. So I just chain 1 and then leave a little tail and cut your yarn. So we can just weave that in. But there you have it. You're all done with your headband. And like I said, I hope this worked out well for you. Please leave a comment below and let me know how you liked it, or if you had any questions. I'm happy to help. I like to comment back to everybody, you know, that leaves a comment, because I really appreciate you guys being here, and I really am here to help. So any way I can help you, I'm happy to do that. So you could just weave in your tails on each end. And again, if you make this and you're on Instagram or TikTok, please tag me so I can see your project. Other than that, take a look at my other videos. I would love for you to try out some other things and see how you like them. I do have another headband that I just put out recently. I'll put some pictures up here. You can make it with or without the flower. And but like I said, I have blankets and I mean basically anything you could think of at this point. Hats and scarves and home decor and lots of different plushies and cup cozies, Christmas items, Halloween items, all different kinds of stuff. So please take a look. And again, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. So we'll see you soon. Bye.